Hey, inside Texans training camp with wide receiver Andre Davis. Andre, first off, a couple weeks into camp, week and a half into camp, how are things going for you guys?
Things are going well. There's still a lot of things we have to work on, and that's what training camp's about. So, we're continuing to try and go out here every day, and with each practice, try and work on different things to make sure we're getting better at it.
Andre, the Texans, as you know, have been a team on the cusp, so close to the playoffs every year. Everybody's talking about this is the year. Do you guys talk about that amongst the players?
Yeah, ever since I've gotten here, we've talked about this being the year, and we're going to continue to talk that way. Regardless of what's going on out there, we're going to make sure that we're going out there and we're getting better each and every day. And once we can do that and we can get the trust of each other to go out there and perform the way we know how, I think we're going to be really tough to beat this year.
The last couple of years when we've come down for training camp, we have heard that this is the year, this is the year. What in your mind makes this team different? What can make it the year?
It's the little things, it's the details. I think we've finally been able to get to the point where we realize how close we really are, and we've been able to experience it with all those close games that we had last year, and to really work on the little things of being able to finish out a game, to be able to make sure that we're not giving turnovers and stuff like that as an offense, and as a defense to be able to close out a game. So if we can do that and get the confidence of everybody to know that we have the ability to do it, I think we'll be all right.
The measuring stick for the Texans in the division and in the AFC for everybody has been the Indianapolis Colts. You get them on day one of the regular season at Reliant Stadium. Do you like that, to get it on with them in game number one?
Definitely. They were in the Super Bowl last year, and they've continued to go out there and just play well. And that's the gate that we have to get through. And to be able to start off the season with them, it's really going to be able to let us know exactly where we're at.
Is that kind of a double-edged sword, the fact that it is the Colts in the first game? So many people are putting high expectations on it. If you win, great, you're going to the Super Bowl. If you lose, season's over, yet it's only game one?
Yeah, it's game one, and obviously it's a long season, but when you only have 16 games, every game counts. So, that'll be a great game to get us started, but by no means are we going to sit back and think that we've made it, because we still got 15 more to go after that. So we're just going to take it one game at a time and prepare.
You guys have been hitting each other in the Houston Heat for several practices. Looking forward to going against Arizona and hitting somebody else?
Oh, definitely. That's what you always look forward to. Instead of beating up on each other, to really go out there and test it out on somebody else. So, it's one of those things that everyone gets a little bit tired during training camp, and you just can't wait to go out there and hit somebody else.
Talk about this offense a little bit. Obviously, Matt Schaub has proven he's a solid quarterback. You got great wide receivers. Running game last year struggled a little bit, but everybody says it's going to be improved this year. When you look at this offense, how good can this offense be?
This offense can be really good. Once again, we have to be able to control the ball. I think what makes a great offense is a team that's able to close it out. When you have your hands on the ball, whether you're down by a couple of points or you're up by a couple of points, can you hold on to the ball and keep, the defense, the other team's defense on the field and finish out a game by running out the clock? Or if we're down, can we go down there in a 2-minute drill and score at will? I think if we can do that without giving any turnovers, that's what's going to make a great offense.
Andre, appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Andre. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Thanks.
Andre Davis of the Houston Texans here on the practice field on a hot, sweltering Houston morning, but that's what they got to put up with these morning practices in the afternoon behind us in the big practice facility, the practice bubble that is air conditioned. Chris and Jason on ESPN 1250, The Zone.